All right, y'all, we are out here in DC, Washington, DC, that is. And first stop, we got to grab something to eat. We're going to hit up this classic place called Ted's Bulletin and see what it's all about. So let's walk over here.
Check out this.
Yeah. Oh, you think? I need one of those for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. How you doing? What's going on? All right.
Oh, yours looks good too.
All right. Let's do it. We're about to get on this train right now and see what their DC Metro looks like. Check it out. All right, we are out here at the National Mall, and we have a special guest. And there he is.
Thank you. I'm Senator from Illinois.
All right, so what I would like to say is when you come to Washington, D.C., it's pretty much free. All of the monuments are free. All of the museums are free. So I think this is a great trip for anyone who's on a budget. All you really got to do is find yourself a nice, cheap Airbnb and just take the train everywhere. And with that being said, let's go check out some of these monuments. Have anything to say, sir?
Yes, monuments are this way.
Oh, and what's over?
There's one right there. That's the Washington Monument.
And what's over here?
No, that's the Washington Monument.
Okay. And what's over there?
That's the White House. The Capitol building.
That's the Capitol
Sure.
All right, so you know that I'm really a DJ at heart, so there's one thing in this video that I want to show you. It is the history of the turntable and the gramophone. So shout out Thomas Edison. Let's check it out.
Talking machine is cool.
That's pretty cool. The talking machine. And then the second edition is the Bell's graphophone before the gramophone, using wax cylinders. And of course, Chicago in the background, listening to recorded dictation through ear tubes. So there's your Chicago connection right there. I would love to scratch on this thing. First needle ever. Gramophone. And there's Alice Dilla at her home with her phonograph in 1916. That's pretty cool. That's what we came here to see. Look at that.
Okay, now you have to get it started.
That's pretty cool. All right, we got one thing for my Star Wars nerds. All my Star Wars people out there, Rico, MJ, this one's for you, man. Check it out.
Which is an original guy.
Yeah, 1983. Here we have a classic boombox right there, and behind it you see Fab Five Freddy and Money Mike's shirt. And next to that, got a little hip hop represented in the Smithsonian with Luke. I do not have this record. This is Luke, banned in the USA. So that is a classic right there. Very rare, very hard to find. This man would not let me listen to True Life Crew.
And look at him now. See what happens?
All right, so something very special here. We have Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. I can't believe they even have this here. Nipsey Hussle's chains. Check it out, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, we're just walking around the National Mall. This is what you're supposed to do out here. It's all free. It's all free. Remember that. So I'm gonna head up to the Lincoln Monument, and the reason I have this beard is because that is my great grandfather, Abraham Lincoln, the man. You know him well. So anyways, I'm gonna walk up these stairs and say hello to him, show him my beard. You see it right here. Let's go. All right, so this time of the year is May, and a lot of students are here, so it's kind of annoying. The kids groups are everywhere, but the weather is beautiful. Anyways, let's check out my man Abraham and check out his beard. Let's see who's got a better beard, man. Let's see what kind of kicks he's got on, man. Anyways, there it is, the Lincoln Memorial. All right, it's day 2, and we are about to hop back on this train, and we're gonna check out some more sites. Check it out. Let's go. Alright, so we're about to check out the Hirshhorn Museum. This is an amazing art museum, and today they have a Banksy, which I don't believe should be in a museum, but it is, so let's check it out. You said this talks?
Okay, so this is an exhibit by Lori Anderson, and one of the things I really like is I like art where you can actually immerse yourself in it and be a part of the art, and not just listen to what the parrot says.
The United States of America, the United States of America, the United States.
Alright, so the exhibit we're about to check out is OSGEMEOS, OSGEMEOS out of Brazil. Now there are two brothers that have been practicing their art since they were 4 years old, and they did not go to art school. Street artists who became national and are now in many museums, including the Smithsonian. So the room that I'm in right now includes a collaboration, one of the only collaborations with any artist, and Banksy. As we know, Banksy does not do art in museums, but in this specific museum, behind me you see possibly the only collaboration between Banksy and an artist that is in a gallery. So this is a very rare piece, and let's take a look at it now. Now also here we have a couple other collaborations. Jose Parla and OSGEMEOS, the brothers. And this collaboration here is with Days, who you know from New York City. So this is an amazing piece right there. And another collaboration with Martha Cooper. I'm really enjoying this exhibit here. These are two brothers that create the artwork together and started off doing graffiti as GEMEOS, GEMEOS. So you can see their original graffiti in the background there. So this is definitely an exhibit that you want to come check out. I'm not sure how long it's here, but this is the GEMEOS exhibit, the OSGEMEOS, the brothers. This is the mixed media with the actual fence inside of the art. Very enjoyable. And of course that one. Now these are major galleries, all starting in the streets, of course. So if you are a fan of graffiti like myself, this is definitely an exhibit that I highly recommend, as the OSGEMEOS brothers are pioneers in Brazil and pioneers of the hip-hop art that spread across the world in the mid-'80s. So these brothers take a lot of credit for that, and there's a lot of history in here right now. So not only an art exhibit, but also almost a history exhibit, as the history of these two brothers and how they helped expand the culture into Brazil is really impressive. All right, and now we are going to the African American Museum, Smithsonian. This is one of the newer museums in Washington, D.C. We are here at the African American Museum in Washington, D.C. And look what I found. I came across some classic records in the vaults. I got too much to talk about because this museum is amazing, so I highly recommend if you're here, please stop by. Do yourself a favor and stop by and you can dig through these records like I'm doing right now. Let's go. All right. Too much fun. Too much fun.
A different home. This was our home, our playground. I met Charlie Chase, who was Puerto Rican, who was one of the first premier Puerto Rican DJs in hip hop. And the music that he's playing is like just blowing me away because my mother played this and she used to get ready to go to the Hall Theater to see Aretha Franklin or James Brown, this and the other. It was music that I heard played before at home, but played differently. It just blew me away. It blew me away. And these huge speakers just pumping the bass. Tony made his own speakers.
I know. Oh.
Check that out.
Cool, huh?
So lucky I'ma speak to found you. 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 I mean, you gotta get live with it, you know. And not records in full effect, right? Cause Adams, Chicago.